dominate the 8 parts of speech. In this course, I will be teaching you how to understand the function of words in a sentence. In English and in other languages, identifying the function of a word is very crucial to knowing how to use it correctly in a sentence. So in this course, I am going to teach you how to communicate correctly, whether that be by writing or by speaking. In English, there are 8 parts of speech. The first part of speech is what we call articles. So we will be discussing what are articles in English. For example, the articles tell if the word is specific or general and come before the word. So let's say if you identify a noun, the noun is bicycle. I can say the bicycle if I'm talking about something specific. I can also say a bicycle. These are the articles in English. They come before the nouns. The next part of speech is what we call nouns. Nouns can be a person, place, thing, animal, concept, etc. So these are basically the vocabulary that we learn on a daily basis. The next part of speech is what we know as pronouns. The pronouns can be used to replace the nouns. So let's say, as we mentioned before, the bicycle. If I don't want to be constantly repeating the word the bicycle, I can substitute the bicycle for it. It is. The bicycle is red. I can say it is red. So the pronouns are used to replace the nouns in a sentence. The fourth part of speech that we have is what we call adjectives. And these are words that describe or modify the nouns. So if this is describing the noun, this is telling us that it should come before the nouns. In English, they come before the nouns. Very good. Our fifth part of speech is what we call verbs. These are actions. They describe the action in the sentence. Our sixth part of speech is what we call the adverbs. And if you look at the name of the word, it's telling us what it modifies. Adjectives, adverbs, and verbs. So the adverbs are used to describe the adjective, the verb, or another adverb in the sentence. Normally, the adverbs, they go before the verbs because this is modifying this one, so we put them before the verbs in a sentence. Or we can choose to put the adverbs at the end of the sentence. Perfect. Our seventh parts of speech is what we call prepositions. Prepositions show the relationship between two or more things in a sentence. For example, the cat is the table. If I were to say that, then it would not make any sense. I would have to tell you the location of the cat. So I can say the cat is sitting on the table. The word on is a preposition and it's telling us where the cat is located. Awesome. The last part of speech that we will be checking is what we call conjunction. Conjunctions are used to join two or more clauses or ideas in a sentence. When we say and, but, however, those are considered to be conjunctions. Perfect. This is the introduction of our parts of speech course in English. I hope this was clear and we will see you on the next part of this course.